Hi everyone, this is Ehab and welcome to S.M.E Talks. In this video, let's talk about income, let's talk about career, let's talk about building yourself up. And probably you, like many others on the internet who want to take advantage of the new ways of working, get an additional income, additional revenue stream, build that financial independence so you can achieve your dreams and achieve your aspirations without being tied up into 9 to 5, one job, counting on people to be fair to you. And the problem is, on the internet you have so many skills, people talk about too many different things which are confusing. So I'll talk to you about skills that are in demand now and they will be in demand in the next 10 years. And these kind of skill sets will give you the ability to be self-sufficient, whether you are working remotely, directly for companies, working with the clients through outlets like Fibre, Upwork, and get project work and build your own brand and your own personal presence. So I work in the space of cloud computing. I've been working in that space since before the pandemic started. I worked through a Microsoft partner in the UK where we helped organizations and companies to adapt into the new changes and be able to do remote work. Some of you will say, well, remote working is bad, it's not healthy, people should be in the office. You know what? You may be right. I'm not going to debate that. But also, it helped so many people who couldn't otherwise participate in the job market. People who live in countries that they can't get visa. You only could have worked in the city that you live in. So maybe you have an ill parent or parents that are not well and you need to look after them. You are a skilled worker and you can work for companies or with companies in London, in New York, in Los Angeles, in Dubai. But because of your family circumstances, you can't. In the past, you just accept whatever job is available. Now you could go and be a digital nomad and live whatever you want and make serious income and revenue that help you out. Okay, so let's not diverse much. Let's talk about the first skill set, which is cloud computing. Cloud computing is here to stay. Basically what that means, so you have different providers. You have Amazon, you have Microsoft, you have Google, and you have others. I'll talk about Microsoft because Microsoft is a complete ecosystem and there is more demand for jobs and for professionals to do project work within Microsoft because Microsoft is a complete ecosystem. And what I mean by ecosystem, we are talking about the user accounts, we are talking about intranets, we are talking about meeting platforms like MS Teams, we are talking about AI platforms like Syntex, Viva, etc. Get your foot into the Microsoft ecosystem and you will not really struggle because you have smaller companies who use Microsoft who may hire you to help them with some of their smaller projects. You may be able to work within a managed service provider who works with Microsoft. You will get relationships, you will work directly with clients, and it pays very well. It pays very well. And Microsoft is used all over the world. So now the standard in the Middle East, for example, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, you have the governmental organizations and you have the companies and private sector. They depend on Microsoft because it gives them complete suites to manage their systems. So you can get into learning Azure, which is kind of the main infrastructure to manage the service. You can get into tenant administration, which is kind of like more for a beginner. You can learn technologies like SharePoint, which is my expertise. SharePoint, MS Teams, the collaboration aspect of the cloud computing. And that could open the doors for you. You could do so many different projects, interesting projects from building intranets, platforms, solutions, document management systems, migrations, and there is ongoing demand on this. And some articles and research showing that in the next 10 years, there will be a consistent growth and demand of these technologies. Another aspect, which it could be a vendor agnostic, really, but also Microsoft are becoming a main player in the AI space. They already own the technologies from OpenAI. They've started that partnership, and ChatGPT, OpenAI models are already now being embedded within the Microsoft solutions, and they are being rolled out within the organizations and companies that use Microsoft. So data science and AI, needless me to say, is the future. future. And also you have cyber security. Now you have most people work remotely. You have internet connections. People use their own laptops. You are not working within a closed network within the organization. Cloud computing means you are dependent on the internet to do work. What that means: more hackers, more viruses, more attacks, etc., etc., etc. The international conflicts that you have between the Western countries, Russia, the biggest weapon between these two fighting sides is not the nuclear, is not the arsenal. That will come at the final stages. But at the forefront is the digital war between these two, the cyber warfare. So getting into cybersecurity, if that's something you enjoy, is not a bad idea. What I'm trying to say, get into the space. Get into something that's in demand so you can build a back infrastructure for yourself to be able to operate, because the coming few years, in terms of the economy, in terms of the AI that's coming in terms of the robots that are coming in, the ecosystem of work will change completely. Now you have on the internet, be a copywriter, do this. They give you low skill entry, so anyone can start this. But all these low skill stuff is going to be replaced. There are technologies now that already edit videos for you, that already do translations for you, that write really good copy for advertising. So you actually need tangible skills that can't be replaced yet by the upcoming machine learning models, and you need to have the people skills so you can sell and work with clients. Building these multiple streams of income that will allow you to invest and grow your wealth for the coming years. So this is my space of work. I work in that industry, and I thought to share these ideas with you. Hopefully, if you are struggling or you're not sure where to get into, hopefully this will direct you into the right space to do your own research and start something while the time is still hot for that. I hope you found the video useful. See you next time. Take care for now.